What's good, y'all? And welcome back! Hey! Nah, I'm not gonna take easy stuff like that. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're gonna react to one of Cut's videos. It says, does my dad only date black women? This should be interesting. Let's get into it.
Do you fetishize black people?
What?
Do you fetishize black people?
Fetishize? That's a word?
Let me read the question.
You can also
It
say
says
no.
fetish.
No, because
Hey, we already know what's up. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with black people.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi,
Who are you two and how do you know each other?
I'm Isaiah, this is my dad.
Damien is my name.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm her.
Oh, there's more.
Why are you saying it's so weird?
This is my mother. So I was spit out of her vagina.
What is your ethnicity?
African American.
This is one of these videos.
I am black and white.
My dad is Indian and my mom is black.
My mother is white, mixed European descent, and my father is Filipino, Asian descent.
Do we want to start with the shot?
Just
I'll
say my
start with
dad's
a shot.
Asian, mom's
No,
white.
I actually don't drink, so I'm planning on telling the truth every time.
Oh, okay.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Cheers to being black and liking black men, I guess.
Okay, what are some mixed kid stereotypes?
Like mixed kids almost feel like they're better than
Mixed
everybody.
kids
Sometimes
can't say the
we
N
looked
word.
at as soft. Too white for the black kids, too black
Is that
for
a
the white.
stereotype?
Just
I don't
that,
think so. I don't
identity
know.
crisis.
Right.
That we're whitewashed, but you're not even white, so that doesn't even really apply in that sense. But I've gotten that
Well, you're kind of
before.
white, so calm
Mixed
down.
folks are really beautiful.
I did hear that a lot when you guys were kids, too. Ah, best of both worlds.
Tell me the most racist thing you've ever done or take a shot.
It's racist that I threaten you guys that you're not white.
What?
I mean, the fact that I'm like, you're lucky you're not a white kid running around here right now. You know, I could have been dating a white guy instead of a black guy. They be trying to clown me all the time. Oh, white, you're white, mom. Like, you could be white too. You know, like,
Be grateful.
I could have slept with Jim over there, okay?
Jim instead of Tyrone, my bad, okay?
Tell
I
me the
hope
most
she's talking
racist
about like now. Because of her little kids, like 7, 8, and they're talking to you like that. No. In my household, you're getting one of these.
thing you've ever done or take a shot.
God, I don't know. Can I pass, or is pass not an option?
No, you take a sip.
You gotta
if you want
drink.
to pass.
Oh, gee. I'll drink up.
I remember one time.
Wait, what's the question? What was the question I missed?
God, I don't know.
Tell me the most racist thing you've ever done or take a shot.
Okay, the same thing.
God, I don't know. Can I pass, or is pass not an option?
Whoa!
No, you take a sip.
Can I pass? Hold on.
I'll drink up.
I remember one time when we went
I'ma leave it
to
there.
a restaurant, and I
We gotta
called
watch that
ahead
again.
to make sure they would take my credit card. And we got there and we ate, and I went to pay with the credit card. And the Chinese lady at the cashier said, "Oh, we don't take a credit card." And I said, "Well, I don't have cash on me." And she says, "You go to the bank, you go to the bank." And I started talking about her like that. "You go to the bank, you go to the bank." And I said, "No, it's not okay." And she's like, "Yes, yes, yes." And I was portraying it to people when I got home, how irritated I was with her. And I was speaking about her in that ridiculous accent. She didn't sound like that. I was making her sound like that. And I think it was one of you girls who pointed out to me how racist that was. And I was so ashamed because I didn't even think of it as being racist.
So,
That was a long,
do you
boring
feel
ass
comfortable
story.
saying the N-word? Why or why not?
I do. I grew up saying it with some of my friends, and we say it to each other in more endearing terms.
Sure. Be like me calling one of my friends dude.
It's very similar.
I thought he was about. I thought he was about. I thought he was about to fuck up his entire life. My heart
I do
dropped
feel
for that
comfortable
guy.
saying the N-word because I'm black.
I know she do.
You know, I don't identify as half white or mixed race or biracial. I've just always identified as black.
That is that. I don't. How would you feel as a parent? Say if I'm like black, right? Well, I am black. Say if I dated a white girl, right? Had a kid with a white girl. My girlfriend looks a little white, but she's not white. But I'm pretty sure she's white. She keeps denying it though. Anyways, say if I had a baby with that white girl, right? And they're just like, Dad, I know you and mom had a thing together, but I'm white. I'm not black at all. So stop calling me black.
Even
I'd
still,
be
it's
pissed.
not something that I
I'd be
say
pissed a
very
little bit.
flippantly.
I'd be hurt, actually.
You feel comfortable saying the N word.
I was just yapping.
I don't think I've
I'm
ever
sorry.
said it,
That was a big yap.
like, really ever.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
You don't
saying
say
it,
it.
though?
I can
you
tell
said
she
it
don't
right
say the
now.
N-word.
I don't really want to.
Yeah,
I'm uncomfortable.
I always see that as a more of a derogatory term
It is a
that people
derogatory
use.
term.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not appropriate in the family or outside.
No, I disagree with you on that.
Okay,
I
that's
think that if you are black, you are allowed to say it.
Okay, whatever.
But, you know, that's where we.
Okay.
Does it ever bother you?
Why don't she
when
say-
I
I can
embrace
tell
my
she
other
didn't
race
say
and
it.
culture more than yours?
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Hold on.
Not at all. Actually, I love it. I've actually.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, no weird shit. They don't look bad. Like, the son look good, the dad look good.
Really
Like, they
enjoyed
don't look
watching that
bad.
development over the last 10 to 15 years. It's been actually really cool. For example, I haven't seen him for a while, for a couple months. I noticed
What? Oh, the two gyms?
your tooth.
Yeah.
Just noticed it
That's so small.
15 minutes ago, and I was thinking, man, that is really cool. I love it.
Yep.
Does it ever bother you when I embrace my other race and culture more than yours?
No, because I've never seen that happen. But if it did, it wouldn't bother me.
That's an interesting question.
I think it does, because you always will say, like, when I'm like, oh, I'm black,
know
you're like,
it is.
no, you're black and Indian. Like, you're very much like.
Yeah, so to be honest, yeah, it does
can
bother
tell.
me, but not in a way that you think it bothers me, because I accept it. But I wish you would embrace the other side a little bit more too.
We're
This is
just like
so, this is
tiptoeing
so
on the edge of the
interesting
line.
because I feel like
here
between
on all of these.
the two biological
I like her
children
hair.
that
I
you
really like her
have,
hair. Her
I
hair
am
looks
the
like-
only one that is more like inclined to be like, hey, Dad, share this about like your culture with me. I feel like you should take a shot for that one
All right, good lord.
because you like threw me under
Are
the
you getting
bus.
uncomfortable? I
The
mean,
white?
No, not uncomfortable.
That's pretty risky. Like, you're only going
Alright.
to be able to drink the
Do you
the white,
fetishize
the
black
clear.
people?
Fetishize.
What?
What does that even mean?
Do you
Fetishize.
fetishize black people?
Fetish, as in like. So, I would definitely not say fetish, because fetish, I take that word to be kind of like an obsession, like not. But I definitely.
It is. It is.
I definitely have always. Let me read this.
you can also say no.
No, because
Okay,
so fetish, no. If I gotta answer the question directly, no.
I do the same thing. He's making sure he's not going to say something too wild because it is
I
on
don't
the internet.
fetishize black people.
But
half.
He's pretty cool. I can see he's pretty
But
cool.
yeah,
I
so
like
can
it.
I elaborate
like
a
these
little
two.
bit?
Yes.
Okay. I will admit this. I definitely,
Prefer
Have-
black people.
a preference, I think would be the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, prefer.
For
You
African
prefer.
American ladies.
But,
Sure, dude.
yeah,
If that makes sense. But not a
Makes sense.
fetish. It's not a fetish thing. It's
I got that from him too.
but definitely yeah. But definitely a preference. So anyway, that's my long answer to that question.
Hey, my name is
It's a
Caitlin.
long-
I'm a producer at
Really pale, Mom.
Snipe. That was a little.
I think
that
the
was a little
whitest
rusty,
thing
but
about you
I think I got
is
that one.
like your obscene love for glitter and like all things sparkly.
What's the whitest thing I do?
Dancing. Yeah, dancing.
Fair enough.
It doesn't look bad if he keeps it simple.
Right, I've learned my lesson.
It doesn't get
yeah,
too-
just
doesn't
play
get
it
too
safe, keep it simple.
Name 5 black movies in 20 seconds. If you can't, you take a shot.
5 black.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 black movies. I'm not even good at that because I don't watch movies like that.
Yeah, Tyler.
Okay, like Medea.
Tyler, yeah, Medea, whatever.
Boys in the Hood.
There's one. Which one? Which Medea?
Medea goes to wherever.
Wherever she goes.
Name 5 black
Russia.
movies in
Oh,
20
I
seconds.
don't
If
know
you can't, you have to take a shot.
The Mac, Car Wash, Friday,
Yeah, Friday's one.
Foxy Brown.
One more. You got this.
Okay.
The Help, Medea's Family Reunion, Get Out. What else we got? Friday.
Get Out? A black movie? Okay, I guess, yeah.
Some
Black
Coming to
people,
America.
you said black people.
Go, Mom! Yeah!
Can I throw one in, even though I'm way past the time limit?
Go ahead.
Menace to Society.
That's a classic.
Okay.
Okay, Damien. Okay.
All right, I just needed a little bit of time. I just need.
You couldn't name like 2.
Yeah.
I can tell he's Indian, but he's like
What's
hardcore
one question
Indian. He's
you
like
have
none of
about
that other
my
stuff.
ethnicity that you've been afraid to?
I think deep down inside, this is just an opinion. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm not a little boy, but I'm a young kid. Maybe I don't know everything, but I just think deep down inside, he wishes his daughter was fully Indian. But that's just me, though. That's just me.
One time when you were really little, you said something about hating the color of your skin, and you're actually trying to take your skin off. Do you feel better about that now?
Well, now I do. I think like growing up, I had a lot of like internalized inferiority. I wanted to be white. I dyed my hair red. I bought like green and blue contacts. I did hate the color of my skin.
Look at her.
What's one question you have about my
Contacts.
Hold on.
I did hate the color of my skin.
They're both. Hold on. It's both hanging out to sea.
Red. I bought like
It's both
green and blue
hanging out to
contacts.
sea
I
for
did
both of them.
hate the color of my skin.
Hey!
What's one question you have about my ethnicity that you've been afraid to ask?
So what's your experience like dating as a black woman?
Sometimes I would feel like I'm not like black enough to date like black guys because I don't come across in the way that they would typically go for.
What were your fears around raising a biracial kid?
I definitely have had a fear of, and I hope this is okay to say, I've had fears that you would be targeted by law enforcement, or even just targeted. Period.
Fair.
Not even by
Fair.
law enforcement, just by anybody
Yeah.
wanting to
Fair.
mess with you.
Definitely one of my fears as well.
Yours as well. You've had a fear. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Come into a couple of close situations like that
Yeah.
that you know of.
What were your fears around raising a biracial kid?
The fact that they would not know who they were, whether they were of the black ethnicity or the white ethnicity, that they wouldn't fit in.
Okay, this is a good one. Can you recall a time when you struggled with your identity and you were afraid to talk to me about it?
I would say more in like elementary, middle school ages. I was definitely had some identity crisis, especially because that was kind of the period of life where I was away from my mom quite a
Yeah.
bit. And I still had friends that were African American, but I felt like sometimes I would get made fun of a little bit from them because, I still live with my white dad, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
My mom
I like
always
that
brings it
ring.
up
Maybe
when
I
I
should
was
start
like,
getting
younger,
some rings.
and I came home and I was just like, Mom, why don't I look like the other girls? Like, why don't I look
chain.
like normal? And I think she said she
Some
went into her
tips.
room and like cried about it because she felt so bad that I had to even like ask. But I was just like, why isn't my hair straight? Why do I look different?
Growing up, it was hard trying
do you
to
want your
figure
hair
out
to be
where I
straight?
fit, and it
You guys and your
would be
black
kind
mom
of
while your hair
jarring
isn't straight? Look at her
to
hair.
meet black kids
I'm
who
pretty
would
sure
be like,
her hair
"Oh, you're
was
not
straight."
black." Or the first time I went to visit my family in Ohio, the black side of my family, they're like, "Oh, you act white," and I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy. Like I'm just me, But at the same time, playing on sports teams that were mostly white, feeling like I stood out so much because I was half black.
Can you recall a time when you struggled with your identity and you were afraid to talk to me about it?
Yeah. So you were working a lot, and you were raising Renita and I on your own.
I can tell
think
that
there
she's
were
had a lot of
things we just didn't want to
issues.
burden you with. I don't know if I ever told you about
Her mom's really
like
nice,
the neighbor kids like throwing rocks at me and Renita, but like we weren't feeling very like welcomed or appreciated in that neighborhood either. So
I don't remember you telling me about that. That makes me sad that,
Don't
'cause
start
obviously
crying.
I was overwhelmed
Oh, okay.
a lot of the time. But it makes me sad that you guys
She's about to start crying.
didn't talk to me about things.
I know it. I'm not gonna make fun of it.
So the fun thing with the serpent
What
is,
the?
how does a serpent...
Who is this?
What-
Just
what- and
Jason
not only that,
Momoa's
why is the
dad?
serpent-
Get him off my screen.
Last card. Tell me about a time when you've felt most loved by me.
After my last senior football high school game. When it was just me and you in the parking lot for like, I don't even know how long it was, maybe 10 minutes just embracing each other. I was crying because it was my last football game. That was kind of like you sending me off in a way.
The one thing that really stands out to me is how you always supported me. The way you would show up for me at games, the way you would make sure I got to games, the way you saw that I loved something and like really nurtured it. It was always special to be able to know that if I looked up in the stands, you were gonna be there 99% of the time.
Yelling at the refs.
Yes, yelling and embarrassing me.
Tell me about a time when you felt most loved by me.
I think when you like do things with me, like when we actually like are spending time together and we
Like this.
Yeah, I guess like this.
Ma, can you tell me about a time when you felt most loved by me?
When I had my heart attack and you came to the hospital
I told you,
and you were really firm with me and you almost made me feel guilty for having a heart attack. And I told Lisa and Alex, I said, I can't die because Caitlin will beat the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
And I knew that was because you loved me so much
You have a good relationship.
that you didn't want me to die. And I felt truly loved because you were letting me know that I better get my shit together and get healthy.
Yeah.
What would you say you felt most
sir.
loved by me?
This is actually a fun one. I came home from work, and you're out in the front yard doing a video with like, I don't know, probably on Snapchat or something, and you saw me pull up, you're like, oh, hey, Dad, come here. And you had this, I don't know what the rap song.
Oh, we were recording.
It was a pretty cool rap song, and I started doing my old white man dance.
I remember that.
But, you know, I felt cool, because you're like, Dad, you know, you're on camera, you know.
Yeah.
I felt really loved at that moment by, even though I made an idiot of myself.
I know exactly.
And he posted it on whatever social media platform it was. He posted it, and I looked like an idiot. But what I felt loved by you in that moment is that you accepted me to be a part of your video.
Yeah.
And you
It's like
weren't
you're really
ashamed
happy
of
to
your
hear this.
goofy-looking dad.
I wish
I
I,
got a bunch
had
of comments
something
on
like
I
that.
can just imagine that you
little
did.
kid.
Yes.
So do you think we should talk about race more?
I think quality should be more
Definitely.
active, more involved.
100%. Y'all
Yeah.
two definitely.
So we can be more aware and then do the right thing.
Solid.
I'll drink to that. Cranberry juice.
Cheers to you, Whitey.
He didn't even drink it. His lips
See what I get? This is real life shit.
W video from Cut. W video from Cut. That's our first time reacting to Cut ever. That's our first time reacting to Cut, and it was W. It was good. It was good. Thank you guys for coming here and watching me react to Cut. I'm gonna try to start. You know, I say this every time I leave and come back. I've only been doing YouTube for like a month or two now, and I've left and came back like twice. And every time I do, I always say that I'm gonna start posting more. And I'm just trying. I'm just a normal human being. I'm just trying. I'm trying to do it just like you guys. So please support me. Okay, I'm gonna say this because every time in these other videos, I'd be like, hey guys, make sure you comment, like the videos, and you're not commenting. Tell you like the videos, half y'all not liking. So right now, comment under the video. Tell me this. What is your favorite memory with your parent? You tell me that. Like the video. If you don't want to comment, at least subscribe. That's all you have to do. Just subscribe. And once you subscribe, hit that little bell right there. You click it, press all on it so you know the next time I'm posting. So you get those notifications. And you be like, hey, DTR, he posting. And then you can see my next video. So please make sure you hit that bell. Stay a while. And I'll see you guys in the next